I wanted to see what all the hype was about on these 2024 Street Glides. Ooh, buddy, look at this. This is a 2024 Street Glide, and of course it is in black. Shocker! But it is a beautiful machine, and if you want to test ride these, be prepared for the power because it has it with the 117 and the gauges up front. It is a little different to get used to, and of course if you were like myself, I'm going to say I'm 5'5". That's my story anyway. So I'm 5'5", and the seat is a little wide for me. But this is one very cool machine. So if you haven't test ridden a road glide or street glide, whatever your preference is, you need to get out to your local dealer. Do it. We are ready for this burger joint to open. Paulie's. I'm ready to ride to Eureka for a good burger. I will be posting some information soon. I have my Donate Life face shield today. I mean, just because it's the one I grabbed. But this face shield, of course, is very special to me. Family member gave it to me, but it also represents life, which life is important. So we are going to be doing an Ethan Strong challenge for the month of March for kidney awareness. So I hope you guys will participate in that. Be sure to watch the Ride with Commander Facebook, and we'll be sharing some stops. But right now I wanted to share this huge deck out here at Eureka Springs. Nice. Ready for a band to come play on this bad boy. Yeah, buddy. Think you could do some boot, scoot, and boogie on this deck. An intro to the crew right here. Maverick. 2022 Heritage Softail. I bought him used, but there was a cool biker chick that owned him before me. She added the white walls and some exhaust, and then I've done a couple of things, but mostly I've ridden it. Bought it about mid-December, so I've only been able to put about 1,200 miles on it. I know, what a slacker, but it's a good riding machine. If you were interested in a cool bike, lightweight, nimble, and the 114, the Heritage is your go-to. And I wanted to officially introduce you guys to Maverick. This is a 2022 Heritage Softail Classic. Yes, with some cool white walls. I like them anyway. It's all that really matters, right? That you like your own bike. So my first black bike ever. I'm a girl. I like a color. So there was a biker chick that owned this prior to me, and she added the white walls and changed out the exhaust. So it is a fun bike. So a few things that I have talked about before. The first few things that I change out, of course, are the stock hand grips. And then I've added the hand guards. Since this bike doesn't really have a fairing, it sure helps on the wind and bugs. And I'm sure I'll ride in the rain, right? It's not if, it's when you get caught in the rain. The other thing I like to do with my bikes is I space out the floorboards a full inch to allow room. So I haven't changed out any of the floorboards, that's all stock, but actually just spacing those out. And on this side, on the Heritage, the thing that's a little different is, of course, I do have a heel toe shifter, which I personally prefer. And I do have the thrashing pegs, which don't mark up your boots. But not only are the floorboards spaced out, there's something else, one other little spacer, and I could be telling this wrong, I'm not the mechanic, that spaces this back toward the frame. So again, just wanted to share about the Heritage. There's nothing else that has been done to this particular bike, but there are just a couple little things that will be added. I did remove the passenger seat. I'm going to go solo this time. Unless, of course, I'm traveling, then I'll put the passenger seat on. So welcome Maverick to the crew.